All right, good evening. Wednesday evening, August 24th. I had these two red kitchen towels, and then sometime last year, I only had one, and I couldn't figure out where the other one went for the longest time. And I did laundry yesterday, and it reappeared. I thought maybe it was magic, but then I realized I had also washed this fitted sheet that had been in my closet for a while. And I suspect, I don't know for sure, I suspect it was down in the corner of that fitted sheet up in the closet, hiding for a whole year. It does look brand new. And all right, thank you for coming. I'm going to scoot back so we can start from our seated position. Legs crossed, however, is easiest for you. You're going to sit up tall with the hands on the knees. The core is a little bit in. And let's just start breathing in and out through the nose. So we're going to draw the breath in. And push the breath out. And we can move our hands with this. So we're going to breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out and hands back down. We're going to breathe in and reach up. Breathe out with the hands down. And over, breathing in all the way up. Breathing out, back down. Breathing in, reaching up makes the lungs longer. Breathing out, back down. Again, all the way up. Again, back down. A few more. And we're going to continue breathing, but we're going to put the hands on the knees with the spine super straight. We're going to draw a circle on the ceiling. Keep that breathing moving like it was moving when we were lifting the hands up and down. And then go the opposite direction. Great, back to center. We're going to put the right hand down, hand about, this is about 10 inches out from the hip, fingers pointing away. Left palm is going to face the ceiling, and then we're going to come up and over, long reaching through that side, like the hips trying to lock on the floor, and the fingers are trying to lock up to the corner, which is the ceiling and the wall meeting. And we can look up along the elbow to the ceiling, and we're going to breathe here. And let's go ahead and switch, left hand down, right arm up and over, long reaching. We'll breathe here. Again, if possible, we're going to look up along the elbow to the sky, to the ceiling. Great, back to center. We're going to take our time getting into the meat and potatoes of the class today. We're going to stand. We're going to do a lot of our intro stuff. So once standing, we'll have the feet apart about the distance of the hips, and then we're going to warm the shoulders up by swinging those arms forward. Keep breathing. Keep the core engaged. Excellent. And the opposite direction, please. Woo. And across the front, we'll switch which hand goes on top. Very nice. Hands on the hips. We swing the hips around one direction here at first. And then the opposite direction, please. Great. We're going to step the right foot directly over the left foot. We're going to lower ourselves down. You don't have to lower all the way down. If you're super flexible, you can actually just not let yourself go all the way down and kind of hold yourself up far enough that the fingers are not touching the ground. So then you get the circle in the hands here, getting that nice movement in the shoulder joint. Good. So we switch the feet, left foot over the right, and then you could do circles. You can do pendulum. You can also do neither if you prefer. This movement in this pose is kind of a combination of physical therapy for the shoulders and yin yoga. Excellent. Let's stand one more. We're going to stand on the left foot. And we're going to lift the right leg and intertwine fingers are going to hold that knee. I am flexing the foot, pulling the core in and standing real tall, and I'm finding my visual. We're going to breathe here in the nose. Great. Let's do the other side of that. We'll breathe here. Great, let that down. So top of the mat, big toes touching, ankles a bit apart, thumbs out, core in. We're going to move with the breath. We're going to breathe in, reach up, prayer to the sun. We're going to forward fold, bringing the fingers nice and low. Keep the legs straight so the hands can be on the ground or the shins. We look up, shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath, and then all the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer come down through the heart center, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. Forward fold on the out breath. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. We push into the earth. We're going to circle back up, breathing in through the nose. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back, forward fold, back up to the ceiling, down through the heart, pushing into the earth. We're going to circle up again, breathing in. Breathing out, forward folding. We're going to look up, and from here, we're going to step back to the top of our first plank, top of push-up. We'll take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll lower down or drop down, up dog, rolling forward, tight legs, and down dog, pointing up and back. And you can pedal the feet out if you like, bending one leg and the opposite heel pushing towards down. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up to the ceiling, hands in prayer, coming down through the heart center, pushing into the earth, circling back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low again. We look up, flatten the back. We step in again, top of push-up. We lower, drop. Up dog. Down dog. Nice. You could stay here or you come up on the toes of the in-breath down with the heels on the out-breath. And we're looking at the knees or the navel, breathing in the nose. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, the forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart. One more, back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we step in again, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. And we breathe here. All right, step, jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, all the way up prayer to the ceiling, and then arms right down at the sides. Let's just take a moment here. Big toes touching, we can feel that. We're gonna let the knees fall together. Let's sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up and we're stepping back, a top of push-up again. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. We're gonna do crescent tonight. Right foot steps, we stay on the ball of the left foot, and then arms up. We're gonna stay here breathing. You could bounce a little bit if you like. Great, hands down again, stepping back, top of push-up, the lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And left side stepping, please. We stay on the ball of the right for crescent. You're welcome to do warrior one if you prefer. You could bounce a little bit if you like. Great, hands down again, stepping back, top of push-up, the lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and great, breathing right here. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together, we look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. And do a couple more. Let's sit in chair again, same stuff. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, toe push up, lower, up dog, and down dog. Crescent again, right foot stepping, back up, arms up. We'll stay here a little bit, breathing. You could bounce if you like. Great, hands down again, stepping back. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. And left side stepping. Back up again. Breathing here. Very nice. Hands back down, stepping back. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're gonna breathe here. All right, step or jump, top of the mat. Look up, forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, shoulders back. So last one, we're sitting chair again. Great, up over, forward folding. We look up, flatten the back. We're stepping again, top of push-up. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right foot, warrior one. Arms up. Stay here again in crescent. Very nice. Hands back down, stepping back. We lower drop, up dog, down dog, and left side stepping. Back up with the hands. Breathing here. All right, hands down again, step back, the lower drop, up dog, and down dog. We're gonna breathe right here. All right, step on up, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold. Let's sit in chair. And we're gonna stay in chair a little bit, breathing right here. Excellent, let's stand. We'll take the feet apart about the distance of the hips. You can grab elbows. We're gonna hang down. Just let everything fall up your back. All right, all the way up, we touch the ceiling. And all the way back down, peace fingers under big toes, elbows away from the ears, top of the head down. All the way back up, we touch the ceiling. And then all the way back down again. Hands under feet from the front so the toes touch the crease in the wrist. You can pull up on the feet, reach the top of the head down. All right, please stand. We're going to take a moment just standing at the top of the mat. Couple of breaths here. All right, we're going to pivot tonight. So for triangle, we're going to step the left foot back, distance of one of the legs. A back foot's about 45 degrees-ish. Front foot running straight forward, arms up. And we're going to reach out a bit and right hand down, left arm up. If possible, we look to the reaching hand, but we don't force anything. If you look down, the nose should point right to the ankle and the shin. Back up. We're going to pivot first time here. Right toes 45, left toes straight out the back. We're going to reach out over the left leg and then left hand down, right arm up. And we breathe here. And up again. Let's pivot. Left toes 45, right toes straight forward. We'll shorten the stance a little bit. And we're going to take the left arm and reach forward for a little bit here with the chest kind of squaring to the ground. And then if you want to twist, you put the left hand down, right arm up. Breathe here. Great. Back up. We pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to reach the right arm forward. And right hand down, left arm up. Breathe here. Good. Up again. Left toes 45, right toes out. We're going to re-lengthen the stance and do a warrior two for a few breaths. Drop the shoulders and hold the core, breathing, looking at the right hand. Good. We're going to take the center of the right forearm on the knee for extended side angle. And left arm up and over. You can stay here. You can put the right hand down. Keep breathing and reaching. Excellent. Back up. We'll straight the right leg so that we can pivot. Left leg, toes turning out, bending that leg in the front, then warrior two. And when you're ready, forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. And whatever you did on the other side. Good. Back up. Let's turn that left foot to 45 right toes. We're going to do a warrior two again. We're going to hold here again for a few breaths. We turn the right palm so it faces the ceiling. Left hand barely touches the back leg. We're going to arch back, keeping the knee over the ankle. Core is engaged. Excellent. Straight that right leg so we can pivot. Warrior two out the back again for a couple of breaths. I'm going to turn that left hand to face the ceiling, and we're going to arch back. Good. We're going to come into horse just by turning the left toes in, the right toes out, and bending the legs so the toes are slightly splayed, if that sounds like a weird description. Core is in, and we hold the ceiling. And we straighten the legs, turn the toes to run straight forward. We're going to touch the ceiling and then all the way down, fingertips on the big toe line, maybe palms down, head dropping towards down, elbows back through the legs, just in that direction. Not worrying about getting there or anywhere else. We focus on the breath, which we are controlled. Excellent. Back up. We're going to reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we're going to intertwine those fingers. We push the palms together. We look up and then back down and do the forward fold. Arms up off the back, a little or a lot, depending on what your shoulders are up for. Up again, all the way to the ceiling this time. And all the way back down. We grab shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers, elbows away from the ears, top of the head towards down. And we stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And over, please, to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Good. Back up to standing. Let's shorten the stance to about 3 feet. You can go a little longer if you're taller than me at 5'7". We're going to turn the right toes straight out the back foot 45, arms out so we can do pyramid behind the back. We grab elbows, shoulder blades together as best you can. We look up and we're going to fold down and look at the right foot. You could stay in pyramid or warrior 3, jumping on to the right foot, lifting the back leg, trying to make the body parallel to the earth. And Ardha Chandrasana, right hand down, left arm up. And we're going to switch the hands. Great. Let's put that left foot back where it was. And we're going to pivot so we can do the other side. Right toes in, left toes out. Arms out. Again, behind the back, elbows. Or reverse prayer, we look up. We'll fold down and look at the left foot here. And if you like, warrior 3. And left hand down, right arm up. And switching the hands. Great. Let's stand top of the mat if you like. We're going to do some balancing wherever you're comfortable. I'm going to go back here so I'm visible. We start with tree, standing on the left foot. We're going to grab the right ankle. You can hold it there. We can apply a little bit of pressure, the foot pushing against the leg. That'll help the lock. Hands to the heart or all the way up is also great. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Let's let that down and we're going to do the other side. So standing on the right, we lift the left. And hands to the heart or whatever you did on the other side, we'll see if we can match it. Excellent. Let that down. We're standing on the left again. We're going to lift the right knee and the right hand's going to grab the right knee. The left hand can stay on the hip. If you need it out there for balance, it can be out there too. You can also grab the big toe, extending the leg, try to remain standing up tall. Even if the right leg doesn't go all the way straight, it's okay. We're going to open that leg to the right as we look out over the left shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Great, let that down. And we're going to do the other side, standing on the right. We lift the left, left on left. And then whatever you did, if you extend the leg, please go ahead and do that again. Let's open that leg out to the left as we look over the right shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Excellent, let that down. We're coming into our squat. Elbows into the legs, hands in prayer. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. If you want to do something else, you can. A crow or a headstand or the multiple things we can do out of here. But lengthen up the back if you're standing in the squat. It's good for the low back, so many other things. Hands in prayer straight forward, and we're coming all the way up to the ceiling, and then all the way back down, hands in prayer straight forward. And then all the way up again to the ceiling, and all the way back down, hands in prayer straight forward. And then all the way up again, back down, hands in prayer straight forward. Let's come to hands and knees, and let's do some cat and cow. We let the belly drop down as we look in the third eye. And then we arch the back, looking at the legs and moving with the breath. Good, back to center. We're going to look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then over to the other side. Back to center. Let's step the right foot top of the mat. We'll keep the left knee down. We'll reach the arms up like a funnel here. We're going to breathe. And let's twist left elbow outside of the leg, hands in prayer, return the fingers to the face. And you could come onto the ball of the left foot if you like, you don't have to. Excellent. Let's switch it. Right knee back, left foot forward, arms up again. We'll take a few breaths here. Great. And now we twist right elbow outside of left leg, hands in prayer, return the fingers to the face. We're going to stay here. And back to hands and knees. We're going to turn the right hand in to face the left, and then we're going to feed the left arm through, laying on the shoulder and the side of the face. We can push the right hand against the ground, or you can lift the arm up, coming around the back leg as your top of your leg. And back up. We switch, left hand turning in, right arm feeding through. And you could, whatever you did on the other side, that'll be perfect. And back to center. And we're going to step back, top of push-up again. And we lower and drop. Up dog. Down dog. We're going to hold the right foot up over the back wall. You bend that leg, opening up the hip. And then let's throw that right shin up top of the mat. Scoop the left leg back. Lift the heart. Forearms down, head down. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. Hands down again. We'll step back. You could shake that right leg out if you like. Top of push-up with lower drop. Up dog. Down dog. We're gonna hold the left foot up over the back wall. You can bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip. And we're gonna throw that shin on top of the mat, scoop the right leg back, and lift the heart. And again, hands down, forearms down, head down. All right, one more time, hands top of the mat. We'll step back, we can shake that leg. It's bent, top of push-up with lower drop. Up dog, down dog. Great. Let's sit down. And we're gonna put the left leg out in front of us with the right sole of the foot against the left thigh. We'll do dynamic forward folding with the base of Janushirasana. Don't know if that makes it clearer, but we're gonna reach the right arm up, breathing in, breathing out, right shoulder down, and reaching to the foot, and then over and over. Out breath on the downward fold. And next time you're up, we're going to stay up, looking for the reaching hand. Excellent. Let's switch. Right leg out, left sole in, and right on right, and up on the in breath, down on the out breath, over and over. And next time you're up, we stay up. Great. Soles of the feet together. I pull those feet in tight. Left hand grabs the small toes right on top. We sit up tall, shoulders back. We're going to butterfly the legs if you like. Otherwise, just stay still. We'll take several breaths right here. We're going to forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, doing our best to bring the torso out. So we're trying to put the heart down on the big toes. Good, back up. Let's extend the legs out. We're going to reverse plank. So we're going to turn the hands to run towards the toes. And we're going to lift the hips, point the toes. Back down. And we do our twist. We bend the right leg, hug it in close. Left arm holds that leg, right hand behind you. And if you prefer, elbow outside, foot in the front, toes up to the ceiling. Great, let's do the other side of that right leg out, left sole in. And right arm grabs the leg, hand behind you, we sit up tall. Great, back to center. Both legs bent. We bring the arms under the legs and roll back onto the tail. You could stay here, you could let go, shoulders back. You could straighten the legs with the hands behind the head. We know the options. We're doing 5. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall. And up again, 2. And cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again, 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And excellent, last one. Great, hug the knees in, and we're gonna lie back. Let's take the forearms and see if we can get up on the shins, pull them down and bring the nose up to the knees. Excellent. Bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana, your choice. I'm gonna do bridge. I'm gonna lift the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers. Hips up. Excellent. Well, come on down. And for those of you that want to, we're going upside down, starting with plow, kicking the feet up and over the head. You could have hands on the back or intertwine fingers with the arms down. I think today I'll keep hands on the back. And if the hands are not on the back, place them there now. And we lift the feet straight up into the sky. Heavy shoulders and elbows, breathing, looking at the feet. We bend the legs, knees down towards the ears, and we roll down into dead bug, knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You can stay still, excuse me, or rock around. Let's stay here a little longer tonight. All right, knees in the chest for a moment, just squeeze them in. And then we're gonna lie down flat. We're gonna lift the right leg and both hands are gonna come up towards the heel, nose towards the knee. We're gonna do our best to hold the left leg down. Great, let that down. Let's do the other side. And down, knees up into the chest, arms out like a T. And on the out breath, let the knees fall to the right as you look to the left, and I'm going to put my hands on the legs. I'm going to stay here a little bit today. So just find the breath and relax into this twist. And all the way back up and over please to the other side. Back to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. And we're going to do a 5-minute meditation. You can do it laying down. I'm going to roll up and sit on my mat. So we cross the legs. Intertwine fingers and thumbs touching hands in the lap, or even just hands on top of each other. Chin slightly to the chest, sitting up tall though. Become aware of the breath rising and falling in the body naturally. We'll just try to put our focus on that as best as we can do. We'll be here 4.5 more minutes. All right, let's bring the hands to the heart center. We're gonna rub them together. And then we're gonna reach the arms up into the sky. We're gonna take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. And even more through the mouth. And even more. We're gonna hold tight core, tight legs, lift the floor. And then we let it all out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. It's DanielOverberger.com. For anyone that's watching this after the fact on YouTube, you can find my links for donations to Venmo and PayPal there. And thank you very much.